Hello. This in this next story is very similar to how this other woman yelled out, "You're so shy, quiet, you don't talk," to me in a room full of people. It was very similar. And to be honest, I didn't actually think that this particular one that there was going to be worse than the story that I'm going to tell you right now. But unfortunately, yeah, there really was. Which is the 2012 party one where the woman just kept yelling out, "You're shy, quiet, don't talk." Because this girl also said that you're shy, quiet, don't talk speech. So, um, here's the story. Okay, I know her real name, but I'm gonna place her real name with Juanita. Juanita. That's not her real name, but for the sake of privacy and respect, obviously, that's what I'm going to say. So basically, before I get to the experience, here's a little background. Okay, I knew this girl, but I mean, I never really talked to her, or never was really friends with her, but I knew of her. She was one of my classmates. She was new, back in fourth grade elementary school. I think, yeah, she was from Mexico, and she did not know any English at all. But she just knew Spanish, but her, Mexican friends. Slowly taught her English, and you know, the more and more she learned, and she, and obviously in 2011, she's been mastering the English language. But back to the story here. Okay, so I go to this college, this community college, and it was like 2011. It's my first college year, and so yeah, so I was there and I was on a hurry. I just tried to order like a hot dog and some nachos. So Juanita was there and she was on the table and I was on the table, and then she waved at me. She said hi, and then she said it to me first. I said hi to her back. She then said, I mean, yeah, we just said hi. We waved to each other. I remember her. She remembered me. We haven't talked to each other in a long time. It's the first time we've seen each other since fourth grade. But then, literally right after that, like a second after she said hi to me, she was with her friend. Yeah, she was probably her best friend. She's also Mexican, and she just made a speech about how quiet I was. Yeah, she really, and she was highly irrational about it. Like, I was like so odd and awkward because I was simply quiet. She just kept making this speech. This is what she said. All right, this is an example. It's like an 8-minute long speech about how quiet I was in fourth grade. Really, that's it. That's all she talked about. This is what she said. Yeah, I remember you back in elementary school. You were so quiet. You never talked. Everybody else talked. You were the quiet one. And blah blah blah. She just kept going on and on, making the speech, with her, she's smiling the whole time, high of this topic, you know, like a freaking wow factor for her. And she's, right with her friend. That's all she ever talked about. Even when I tried to defend myself, like, yeah, I'm just laid back. She just kept going on and on. Like it didn't matter what I said. She just kept saying, garbage like, yeah, you never talked, yeah, but you're the only kid who's quiet. And, you know, even her friends support her, you know, because she just kept saying this, you're quiet over and over again. You know, her friends supported her by saying, yeah, he's shy. And as she kept on going, she kept making the speech, you know, while I'm waiting for my food, thinking to myself, why the hell did you say hi to me in the first place? If all you're going to do is just make a long speech about how quiet I was in fourth grade or whatever. So, you know, she just kept going and mumbling, rumbling and rumbling. You know, like I'm stupid or something. Okay, I'm not stupid. I know I'm quiet, alright? I'm not stupid, but it's not necessary that you know, this girl had to make just this big giant speech. I mean, her speech was longer than the speeches in my speech in communications class. That's how long it was. She put so much emphasis and attitude about how quiet I was in school. That's it. And it's just really stupid to hear that, okay? I'm not dumb. I know I'm quiet, but I mean, if she really wanted to talk to me about being quiet, I mean, there was another way she could have done that instead of that garbage. You know, I'm not trying to offend her or anything like that. You know, I don't hate or disrespect her because you know I don't never really had the time to actually get to know her about you know her actions and her decisions to do that. Obviously, um, is quite horrendous and ridiculous. So finally, you know, as she was doing it, I was just waiting for you know the server lady to call out my number so I could just get my food and get out of here, which eventually happened, and you know we both said goodbye, and you know that's the last time I ever talked to Juanita. But to be honest, okay, I'm just getting really fed up about some non-quiet people's reactions to quiet people. I mean, it's very inconsiderate, and you know we don't deserve that kind of reaction at all. You know, I mean, if I was a non-quiet person, I would never make a loud speech like, you know, the woman at the party or this girl in the college lunchroom saying about how quiet a person is. No, because it's pointless. It's just gonna make the matters worse. Yeah? I mean, if you're a non-quiet person, you don't really think analytically or rationally. You may think that you're thinking analytically and rationally because you know you think that because you're a non-quiet person that you're superior and more intelligent than a quiet person because you're part of you know you're part of the norm. But that's a misconception. That's wrong. Yeah. And who cares if a person is quiet? Okay, we're not all the same. There's loud people, there's quiet people, there's moderate speakers. But intolerance is worse than being gay, quiet Muslim. Ignorance and intolerance is worse. And that's what a lot of non-quiet people are to quiet people. And I'm not trying to put non-quiet people down, you know. But, you know, there's just so many instances where non-quiet people, they just say the wrong things in the wrong attitude. That just makes the situation worse, and the distrust and the tensions worsen. Yeah? I mean, there's far worse people out there. There's extremists, there's people killing, there's people doing drugs, kidnapping, criminals, whatever. You know, people graffitiing on the walls, people burning houses and you know, but insane reactions against a person being quiet. You know, especially if a person makes a speech about it. You know, without even giving me a chance to defend myself. Yeah, yeah, that's not fair, really. You know, I don't wake up every morning and look at myself as a quiet person. I acknowledge that I am a quiet person and that I present myself as a quiet person the vast majority of the time. But most importantly, what really matters is that I'm me. Well, this is not my real name, but I'm me. I'm Edward. I'm Edward. I'm a person. I'm a human being. You know, I'm just me, Edward. Yeah, I'm human. I have a brain. I have a heart. Why can't I just be Edward? You know, why do I have to be the quiet one? Yeah? Why does a gay person have to be the gay one? Why does the Jewish guy have to be the Jewish one? What? Why do we get? Why do certain people get labeled? I mean, we're all human. We're all different. We all have different cultures, different reactions. You know, even people in special ed. I knew a lot of people in special ed. I knew, you know, yeah, I mean, I judge people too. Yeah, yeah, we all judge, but we're all hypocrites, you know? We're all hypocrites. That's the thing. You know, because we're a particular type of person, you know, we don't judge ourselves individually, you know, on how we're judging others. Yet if another judges us, you know, we're gonna call them out and we're gonna judge them. So quiet people and non-quiet people are not exempt from this concept. You know, it's anybody, it's everybody. That's the thing. Even religious people. But that's the way it is. It's not fair. That's not fair. No matter who you are. Yeah? A person's rich, person's poor, person's quiet, person's not quiet. It's all about survival, yeah? But at least, I mean, back to the girl, I mean, I don't think I'll ever go back to the girl and talk to her or whatever. But at least now, you know, with this YouTube channel, I mean, I could express my stories and my judgments and condemn non-white people for offending us. You know, I'm not saying that we white people are perfect. Obviously, there are many things wrong with us. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I understand that. You know, even me. You know, I need to speak up a lot of times, and I make a lot of mistakes. Especially me being shy and quiet, I make a lot of mistakes. But at the same time, you know, there's also a lot of unnecessary judgments and reactions and stupidity against me um, that draws the line, that's transgressive and holds no justification. You know, I'm not saying that being quiet is wrong. It's nothing wrong being quiet, a quiet and shy person. But but just be yourself. That's all. Thank you.